is child beauty pageant mother Debbie, who says she was unfairly portrayed on TV as an out-of-control pageant mom. And Debbie says that her critics just do not understand pageants. All right, well, let's meet Debbie's 8-year-old daughter, Emily. And she's in full glitz, y'all. Come on out, Emily. Hi. Sit on down here. Did you do your pageant walk when you came out?
Yes.
Yes? I noticed a little something. I give it a 10. I think it was a really, really good walk. What do you love about pageants?
I love going and seeing my friends and just having fun.
Yeah, and what don't you like about the pageants?
Getting my hair rolled.
You don't like getting your hair rolled? Because that hurts?
Yeah, sometimes my mom pulls my hair on accident.
And she pulls it and it hurts?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you ever wear hair weave? Do you have any tracks?
Extensions.
Extensions? Okay, it's all the same thing, girl. So I hear that you want to keep going and going on and on with pageants.
Yes.
Yes. How far do you want to go?
Till maybe like Miss America.
Miss America. Oh, well, let's hope that they don't try to sabotage you like they did Miss Puerto Rico, so we hear. So we hear. Okay, and now also joining me is another mom of a young girl who also does pageants, and she is actually outraged by Debbie's interaction with her daughter in terms of pageants. This is Lori. So, Lori, you are outraged, and why are you outraged? When you saw the special on Bravo about Debbie, what were you thinking?
If I had seen that special before my daughter started doing pageants, she would have never done them. She would have never done them. If your child is not excited enough about doing a pageant that you need to give her Red Bull and pixie sticks for breakfast, then she need not be there.
She wasn't given Red Bull and pixie sticks for breakfast. She ate a full breakfast. That was at 12 o'clock in the afternoon.
Did you not say pixie sticks?
Did they tell you what time that was filmed when they showed us, when we said that?
You said it, pixie sticks, the breakfast of pageant champions.
Okay,
you said that.
That was a personal joke. And if you believe everything that is on reality TV, then there's a problem there, because not everything on reality TV is real. Okay. Yes, we said it. It was a joke.
And the Red Bull was a joke too?
My daughter was not given Red Bull at that time.
Did you not just admit a few minutes ago that
she has had Red Bull, but not back then?
We're going to go backstage. Okay?
She has had Red Bull, but she does not drink a lot of it.
You give your daughter Red Bull.
She had like 3 or 4 sips.
She was 4 years old.
Not when she had Red Bull.
I said they're fighting. Your mama loves you. Doesn't matter. All right, so we got through the Red Bull and pixie stick stuff. What else angered you when you were watching?
The makeup. All the makeup that you put your child into being these pageants.
What about dancers? What about dancers? What about cheerleaders?
They're
what
not
about
made
actors?
up like that.
Have you ever seen a dancer come off stage? Have you ever seen a child dancer come off the stage?
Yes, I have.
They wear more makeup than my child does, because my cousins...
It's not the same. She's 4.
I think it's a little different. She's dancing is different than...
4-year-olds also dance, and 4-year-olds also have the same amount of makeup as they do.
Honey, your child's in a beauty pageant. How can they judge her beauty if she's all made up? How can they see what she looks like? It's not. It's not.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely not. My child is in beauty pageants. She does natural pageants. She is naturally beautiful.
My child's naturally beautiful also.
So then why do you find it so necessary to make her up to look like a baby doll? Why?
Why do you feel so negative about it? Why do you care what I do with my child?
Because I am a pageant mom.
And so am I, and so are millions of other parents out there. We all do the same thing.
And you give us all a bad name, and no, we do not all do the same thing. We are not even close.
My daughter does natural pageants just as much as your child does. She wins interview, she does talent, she does beauty. She can get in front of any person and have a full conversation, a speech, everything. Just because she wears makeup does not change the way my child is.
Lori, I heard that you feel that, I heard that you feel that little Emily is brainwashed. Do you think that?
She's been, excuse me, she's been in pageants since she was 8 months old, hasn't she?
Yes, she has.
Okay. Has she ever had a chance to say no?
Yes, she has.
Oh, she has?
Bring my child out here and
I don't want to
ask
bring
her.
her out on this.
You ask my child anytime if she wants to do a pageant, she will say yes. You can take her out of any atmosphere.
Has she ever had the chance to do anything else or to not do a pageant?
Yes, she's done ballet. She's done acting classes. She rides her bike. She's an 8-year-old child.
What
She
about
does what every other
soccer?
She doesn't like...
Okay, so there's a big debate about kids kids in pageants, little girls in pageants, and the high glitz versus the natural. And as you saw, these moms kind of went at it before the break. And now I think we're ready to meet Lori's daughter, Kendyl, right? And Kendall's in natural. What look is she doing today? Natural?
She's just Kendyl.
Okay.
Kendyl is Kendyl, who
All
she
right.
is.
All right, come on out, Kendyl. You're wearing, is that yellow or green?
Yeah.
Green.
It's green or yellow?
Yeah.
It's yellow.
Yes.
Okay. It's actually really
That's a
pretty.
word.
So yeah, you are a lot more natural looking. I do see some makeup though.
Yes.
Do you like the high glitz stuff or do you like the more natural stuff?
Well, I like the high glitz stuff, but you don't have enough time to make friends and stuff. But in the natural pageants, you gain confidence and poise, and you have like a lot of time to make friends because you're usually in a group with other girls. But in glitz pageants, there's not enough time. You're either getting your makeup done or your hair done to do it.
So there's friend making in pageants? I would think it'd be so cutthroat that everybody would be
Absolutely not.
fighting the whole time.
That's a fallacy. Absolutely
Yeah?
not. As a matter of fact, in a recent pageant that we were in, another mom, Linda Lackey, helped pin Kendall's dress up so it was the right length. It was wonderful. Kendyl has helped other girls in parts of the pageants, and the fun part of it is it's a camaraderie. It's competition without competing with each other. You're competing against yourself and improving yourself. So there's not any reason why, you know, there should be cutthroat. There's not cutthroat.
Well, everybody knows that I have a competition for models, but the girls are 18 years and older, so they're
Right.
pretty much adults.
Exactly.
And I'm sure there's some people in the audience or even at home looking at both of you moms and saying, it's all the same. It's all kids being worshipped for beauty at such a young age. Does anybody agree with that or want to speak about that? Yeah? Okay. Let me ask, because let me come to the audience. I'm just curious. What do you have to say?
It just feels like there's such an emphasis put on the physical of these kids, and that's what Tyra said is, you know, the consistent, you know,
It's
the
so
common
young.
denominator. So do you worry about sexual assault, sexual predators who are watching your girls and, you know, like a JonBenet repeat? Because it is reality, like it does happen, and that would be a fear of mine as a mother.
Do you guys worry about that?
There is a lot of security at the pageants, first of all. People are not allowed in the ballrooms without a ticket. I do not let my child out of my sight. She is completely covered at all times.
But do you think it is a field that does attract some type of pedophilia?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
You know, it's just that does happen.
Does happen. Because I was curious, because before the show I was, you know, prepping for the show, and I was like, do these girls attract pedophiles? Because I thought pedophiles want a child, and they look like little ladies. But there's a form of pedophiles that are attracted to that too. There must be, right?
There's so many different types of pedophiles
Yes,
out there.
that's what
They're
I was-
attracted to boys, they're attracted to little girls. I mean, just because they're pageant children, that is not what their draw is.
Anybody
because she's
else?
a pageant child.
Anybody else? Stand on up.
Okay, my question is for both of you. Are either one of you worried about that you're teaching your daughters it's okay to be judged on your looks?
No.
Absolutely not. No, because that's not what the natural pageants are all about.
The Glitz isn't all about judging their facial
We
beauty.
do. They have interviews with judges, which is fabulous because when your daughter gets older, she's going to have to interview for jobs or for drill team captain or for whatever it is. And it's fabulous practice interviewing in a pageant. And also, too, to be able to walk out on a stage and know that all eyes are on you and you're okay, you can smile and still be you. That is amazing. I'm certainly not there now. It's just amazing that she can do that. She makes me proud, the development that she has done.
I'd be curious to know what post-traumatic pageant life is like for young girls. I don't think there's been enough study on it, but I'm sure
agree
there's
with you.
something. I mean, there's post-traumatic model stress. Thank God I got a job. I don't have it. But, you know, a lot of models, after it's over, you know, they have a hard time dealing with life, and I'm sure that there's something when it comes to the young girls. What are you both doing as moms to protect your child when it's over?
My
Because
child does
sometimes,
not-
one
my
second,
child does not
sometimes
live through
people,
pageants.
but sometimes people, I always say women peak at different times in their lives in terms of their beauty. Some women peak at 5. Some women peak at 10, 15, 20, 30, 50. Everyone has their peak. And say that your daughter's peak is now. This is the most beautiful they'll ever be. And that starts to fade. How do you prepare her to use the other things that she